Well, let me take you back about 20 years ago. The date, I believe, was in December 20th, 1983. You were meeting with Saddam Hussein. I think we have some video of that. Of that meeting. Tell me what was going on during this
Where did you get this video? From the Iraqi television?
This is from Iraqi television.
When did they give it to you? Recently or back then?
We've dug this out of the CNN library.
I see. Isn't that interesting? There I am.
So what was going on here? What were you thinking at the time?
Well, and among other things, we believed that it would be helpful if Saddam Hussein's Iraq would behave in a way in that region that would be helpful to our goals with respect to Syria and the terrorist threat that existed. And we decided it was worth having me go in and meet with him. In that visit, I cautioned him about the use of chemical weapons, as a matter of fact, and discussed a host of other things. And it seemed logical to President Reagan and Secretary Shultz and to me that we ought to at least try to develop a better relationship with Saddam Hussein. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And we had a situation where the two powerful countries, Iran and Iraq, were at war with each other. And we were crossways with both countries. Iran had taken hostages, our American people in the embassy, and it seemed logical to President Reagan and Secretary Shultz and to me that we ought to at least try to develop a better relationship with Saddam Hussein. In the real world of international affairs, sometimes you deal with people that are less worse than the others. Mm-hmm. And so I did go to meet with Saddam Hussein, and he was in his fatigues with a pistol at his hip, a fairly typical Middle Eastern dictator. We had a good visit, and shortly thereafter we did reestablish relationships with Iraq, which had not existed for many years since the Middle East War.
The United States knows that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. The UK knows that they have weapons of mass destruction. Any country on the face of the earth with an active intelligence program knows that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction.
The choice is his. And if he does not disarm, the United States of America will lead a coalition and disarm him in the name of peace.
Have you decided who you are going to support for president?
Yes. And the way I think of it is this. On the Democrat side, we have a known known. On the Republican side, we have a recent entry who's a known unknown.
Isn't that the title of a book?
It is. I'm glad you mentioned that.
I have a good memory.
But look, I'm a Republican. I don't expect that I should agree with everybody on everything. With two great political parties, there's bound to be a range of views, and I could not vote for Mrs. Clinton.
All right. Are you endorsing Trump or supporting him, voting for him?
I don't know that there's any difference.
So this is an endorsement?
No, I don't. No one asked me for my endorsement, but I'm clearly going to vote for him. I mean, I just can't imagine not.